everyone, this is Malika and welcome to the 5th episode of Marrfa Presents Brick by Brick. It is our 5th episode and we have come a long way. So thank you so much for all the support. It's interesting because it's our 5th episode. We're bringing somebody very, very special. Nabil is not with us today. He's in Mauritius doing a fab job meeting clients. So good luck. But today I have somebody who has tons and tons of real estate experience. Not just Dubai, but global real estate. He has practiced real estate in Qatar, which is in the Middle East. He has practiced real estate in Spain, which is in Europe. He has practiced real estate in the UK, where I have studied and spent a lot of my time, and Dubai, obviously. So he comes with so much knowledge that I'm so excited to uncover in today's episode. So without much ado, please welcome Hayan to Brick by Brick.
Oh,
Hi, Hayan.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was amazing. Like, remind me, maybe I can put that introduction in the CV as well.
Done. We're all for CV decorations and LinkedIn, so yes.
On my profile. That was really nice done. Thank you so much.
You're
Thanks a lot.
welcome.
And excited to be with you here, to be part of Marrfa as well.
No, I know it's his first few days or months. How long has it been?
Yeah, 3 weeks so far.
3 weeks, not even 1 month, so it's new. However, it's interesting because we work very closely, we sit very closely to one another. So whenever we have some free time, we see each other and then we just talk about the most random things about how our day was, what we're looking at. And it's interesting how he can talk to me about so much history. I come to him with a problem and he's like, this happened 10 years ago or 5 years ago and that is why this is happening. So you should believe in this. And I'm just awestruck and I'm like, oh my God, that really helps me because it puts things into perspective. And when I say the same things to my clients, they're like, wow, you're so smart. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. But it actually comes from him. So thank
Really
you.
Exactly. Actually, really happy to know that because we talked about that earlier. I guess actually this is how it should be communicated to the clients. To the people on the other side who seeking something new, a change, as we mentioned. All right. Telling them, because it's all about the story, right?
It is about the story and
It's all about the story. And we are in an incredible place, actually, an amazing place. All right. We are living the story. All right. Here in Dubai.
I love that. We're living the story.
We are living the story.
Awesome.
Literally. All right. So I've been here 15 years or 18 years ago.
Wow.
And we're all around us here, guys. We are in Business Bay area.
Yeah.
All right. It's a little bit night. So maybe you can...
We'll put in pictures of our view right now.
Exactly. So it was literally just sand.
It was sand. We are a desert, to be fair.
Yeah, it was sand. And now just go down. Okay. Check the vibes, check the people, check anyone from, I guess, the cleaners.
Yeah.
All right. Who's doing an amazing job. All right. Maintaining, for example, the streets and all this stuff. Everyone is satisfied and happy somehow. To the guy who's riding, I don't know, $5-10 million car.
Yeah.
All right. At the same place, at the same time, this is the story, and this is how it should reach actually the people who's seeking a change, seeking, I don't know, just call it a new place to live, a safe environment for themselves and their families, to grow financially, in education.
There's so much
just name it.
motivation here, no? It's interesting what you said. We were a desert. It was pure sand, and you've seen it actually all come to life.
Trust me, it was just sand. I'm fascinated
see
myself to see all of this
Even this office.
It's incredible. Imagine, yeah, exactly.
It doesn't exist. It didn't exist a few years ago.
Exactly. The building itself, actually, where we are located.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a piece of art. All right.
It is.
10 years ago.
Didn't exist. It was just sand.
Exactly.
No, it's really interesting. I saw Hayan do a training for new joiners. It was a week or 2 weeks ago. And he mentioned something about the history of Dubai real estate and about how the one thing that stuck with me, Hayan, was he said, everything in Dubai is so intentional. Like when people, like literally, I had told him, I had a discussion with a few of my clients 2-3 days ago, and they're like, "Yeah, Malika, in the last 3 years, the entire world real estate has gone up, and so has Dubai." And I said, "Absolutely not. Like in Dubai, nothing happens because everything in the world happens. Everything in Dubai happens because we want it to happen." And from 2020 to 2024, like the real estate prices have gone up post COVID, and that is not because of correction, but that's because the government has taken steps for that to happen. And you mentioned that.
True. This is part of a plan. Okay, and actually, it's somehow it's weird for me. All right, why the people are surprised or like
That's
thinking like,
weird.
yeah, exactly. Like people, really, what's happening here is not a coincidence. It's a totally planned job. Okay, I'll just take you back, like not so much in
Yeah.
time. All right. Um Dubai actually won the bid for Expo 2020 in 2013. People like forget or tend to forget,
Yeah.
all right, how the things start, all right? So 7 years prior to the Expo date, correct?
7 years of prayer to the expo date.
Exactly, 2013 actually, when they won the bid, all right? And Expo area relatively is like around like 30 minutes out of you know let
The
me say or
main-
away
yeah.
from the downtown, all right? Go see what happens there. Okay, so this is how these people like are putting the things together, all right? We have the land, we have a plan, we are in like our part of the plan actually, or like the vision of 2033,
Yeah.
okay, or like 2040 is to increase population.
Correct.
That didn't they didn't actually took decision about it just 5 years
Randomly.
ago. Of course not. Okay, so from 2013, and I'm sure it's prior to that, of course. Okay, taking in consideration a lot of things happening around us, or like globally, I'm talking. Okay, but from 2013, that was planned. Dubai won the bid for Expo 2020. All right, it was desert as well.
There was nothing.
Nothing at all. All right. It's just it was like Sheikh Zayed Road is there. Okay, it's a little bit
The main road in
the
Dubai.
main road of Dubai, the connecting road between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. Okay, Jabal Ali Port is there. All right. Okay, Jabal Ali Port is like relatively old. Like I guess they established that during like late 70s. But literally also was sand. Okay, and now go and see Expo City. We have done the Expo.
There's something called Expo City because of the bid that we had won in 2013.
That was planned. So the government of Dubai, they didn't spend all that money only to do the expo.
There was a
Alright?
long-term vision. That's so cool.
Exactly.
I just like put it together.
Exactly. Just connect the dots. This
Wow.
is how the things are done here. And just like if you go back in history, even you'll be more amazed. Okay.
I'm already amazed right now. That's
But
crazy.
how the people in charge about this country are they are building a legacy. Okay, they are building something to make I don't know, not only this place, like to make the whole globe better.
They are. They truly are. Like I think they're starting with Dubai, but the idea is to make the world a better place.
Exactly. This is
100%.
exactly what's happening here. Now, see, like we finished Expo, then the same area turned into a tech hub, all right, attracting international companies, having their offices there, and just recently, all right, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, of course, approved the master plan, okay, for Expo City, where there will be like another 5 communities around that area because the infrastructure is already there. All right, the attraction
Yeah.
is already built. Everybody knows Expo City. Okay?
Because there's so many things happening there, like so many events now and
Exactly.
then.
And this is only a small example about it. Okay, I can tell you so many stories how like even like downtown happens, or Dubai Creek, or Marina, or Palm Jamal Ali, or Palm Jumeirah. Each single mega project, and we are talking about, it's not only mega projects. These type of things, of buildings, they are like masterpieces.
Wow.
Okay, not only talking about architecture, all right, from like a civil engineering point of view as well, all right. There are tons of new invention certificates, okay. For example, Burj Khalifa, I guess there were around like Samsung, if I'm not mistaken, have over 120 new invention certificates building Burj Khalifa.
120.
Yep, if I'm not mistaken, like maybe more. All right.
It is the tallest tower. It was the tallest tower in the world.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's still till now.
The Jeddah Tower
It's
surpasses.
not there yet.
It's almost ready, I think. No, they're
It's-
building it.
No, they are. They started building it, but it will take some
Take
time.
some time.
It will take
So
some
it's still
time.
the tallest tower in the world.
It doesn't matter if
It's
it won't be,
iconic.
if it's iconic.
It's iconic.
Exactly.
We have the view, and it's actually sparkling right now, so it is iconic.
Imagine like we beat it even Town Square in New York last year, like 2024 and 2023. All right, it was like the most visited place on earth, I guess.
It was 123 million visitors
Exactly.
on their balance sheet.
2023, 105 million. So it will.
It'll go up. No, you know what's very interesting? I do the Singapore market, right? So I can tell you what my clients tell me in Singapore. And there's so many questions I have to ask you, so I'm going to keep this going. They're like, I had a viewing and I showed them like the Royal Atlantis. And they're like, yeah, it matches the interlace in Singapore. And then we have some things that matches. And I'm like, yeah, we take inspiration, but like just make it our own.
Yeah.
Like, what do you have to say? Like,
Why
they're like, yeah, we copy things, but what do you have to say on that?
Why not? Why not? Why not? What's the harm if we are making something even
Better.
bigger and better? All right, and
Yeah.
more accessible. Okay, of course, like all the places on all the big cities, major cities are like destinations for tourism and all these stuff. Okay, but we're in the middle of the world.
We are.
Right.
Like,
We
we're in
are.
perfect location.
Exactly. We're literally in the middle. Okay. So why not to make attractions? And it's like how many actually let me say copied buildings were there? 1, 2, 3. Okay.
And how many new ones have we created in Dubai that are so iconic?
Come and see like this building that we are located in.
Stunning.
It's like as we said, it's like
A piece of art.
Piece of art, 100%. You know, like whenever I go to grab lunch here, like next to us here in
Spinnies.
exactly, I just take
A look?
a look.
So do
exactly,
I.
exactly, and I'm like, wow.
I live in Dubai and I work here.
Yeah, exactly, because you can feel it. You know, this is like, it's not only a building. There was like so much emotions behind designing it.
100%.
You know, so Suha Hadid, everybody knows Suha Hadid, I guess. All right.
I hope.
She's
should
famous
know.
enough. Of course, she's like famous enough to, to be introduced, or talked about. But each single day, I have goosebumps just looking to that. Like, it's just a square with the hole in it. All right. Literally, it's again, like getting back, because I have so many friends who are like civil engineers. Who like,
Yeah.
I know the suffering
They went through.
yeah. To deliver such a building, okay, architects are like so artistic, and
They create crazy things,
exactly.
expecting you to like make it
But it's more crazy to put it
together.
together, okay. So yeah, and I can see that even the people, like maybe tourists, maybe not, I don't know, like people working with cameras, as like or not as, literally, if you're like walking towards Eiffel Tower, people are like taking pictures here with the same
And the
with
thing
the same
is,
spirit.
people have like cities have one iconic towers, right? With Dubai, we have so many. Everything is so gorgeous that you do not know which one to pick.
Exactly.
We have Royal Atlantis, we have Royal Atlantis Palm, then we have Burj Khalifa, we have Opus. We have so many new ones coming up. Like I love the Uptown DMCC building.
For example,
Stunning.
and the other one is coming as well, I guess. You know,
Mercer House.
there is another landmark. No, not Mercer House, for the MCC as well.
Bush 2020.
Yep.
Correct.
So
Largest commercial tower.
exactly. So that it's going to be a
So
piece of
much.
art
There's
as
so
well.
much going on, and that's why it's so fascinating. Just like stop and like be like, I live in Dubai and I am living the dream because this city is nothing but motivation.
100%. You can feel the vibes everywhere. You know.
100%. That's why, like the ruler said, that in Dubai, that's like this gazelle and lion thing. I don't know if you want to say it.
Which one? Sorry.
The ruler had said that in Dubai, you wake up because in South Africa or something, the gazelle wakes up and runs, knowing the lion is coming after them to eat it. And the lion wakes up and runs after the gazelle because it'll go hungry if it doesn't eat the gazelle.
Yeah.
And in Dubai, we are all running because we
100%.
don't want to stop. There's no time to stop.
No, there is no time to stop because I guess we are having it all right?
Yeah.
I have worked in, like as you mentioned at the beginning, I've worked in totally like so many different countries.
And how is Dubai different?
So many ways. All right, like for a Middle Eastern, let me say, or like a Syrian guy, let me put it this way. Let's just think the things as they are, you know. A lot of people just dream about like traveling, you know, to Europe, to USA, to Canada, to... Don't get me wrong, it's amazing places.
Yeah.
All right, nature is amazing. People are super amazing. But the quality of life you have there is people would like maybe disagree with me on this, but I guess we're having here better quality of life. All right.
I think the value for money in Dubai is just a lot more. Like, I do not think I would compare it because I've lived in London and I absolutely, London has my heart. But if I spend £10 in London and what I get versus if I spend £10 in Dubai and what I get is miles apart.
True.
And when I swear to God, Hayan, like I travel a lot as well. I love traveling. But as soon as my flight like lands in Dubai or I'm seeing an Emirates, I'm like, I'm safe. I'm okay.
Everything is different.
Everything
right?
is gonna be okay.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It just feels like I'm landing in Dubai. I'm okay. I'm the safest person in the world now.
100%.
It just feels good.
100%. You know, like you just feel home.
Yeah.
Even if you're living here
And
only
they
for
will
1
take
year
care
or
of me.
6 months. Okay?
Yeah,
you just feel home.
100%.
You just feel home. That's what I'm talking about. Like, I get it. Of course, developed countries, USA, Europe.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, they have it all. But even, for example, working environment.
Yeah.
All right. Of course, they talk there about like worker rights and you know, actually, it's too tough there.
Yeah.
All right, doing any job is really tough, is really hard. For example, like 8 hours working are 8 hours working.
Yeah.
All right, here sometimes, some days we work 18 hours. We
And we
stay
don't
in the
feel a thing.
office for 18 hours. All right, and we don't have the urge or the feeling that no, we're doing something fun. Whatever you are doing.
I don't know
Alright.
even if it's our job, to be fair. Like, honestly, because in London, like, I liked what I did, but like, 7 p.m., I want to be home, I want to be home, I want to be home. Here, I'm like, I don't want to be home. I want to be here till as long as I can, and I enjoy it. But I don't know if it's our industry, to be fair. Playing devil's advocate.
Maybe, I don't know. Like I told you, maybe I forgot other stuff because I've been doing this for
Because
so
a long
long.
time. No, because in our job, like, we have to go around and we see beautiful properties. We meet people for like lunches and dinners. And we're never here, but we're also always here. Like, it's tricky.
Yeah, and I guess it's also the fact because we take the things in, you know.
For granted.
No, not for granted. No. I guess we take that nice responsibility, having a good feeling that we are helping someone achieving something.
That is true. That is true.
All right. For me, this is the way I like to put it, or the way I like to do it. All right, because like for example, somebody is like I don't know, approaching us. I checked your ad. I saw this. You're talking about opportunity. like from any method, like we are reaching to the people, and when they start talking about like what they are trying to achieve or why they want to move here, and like knowing the reasons and
Yeah.
putting it in a perspective, okay, for me it means a lot. I don't know, like I'm talking personally,
No, it does. Like whenever
it
you help someone like find a home,
yeah
and like even if it's for investment, like if that's a big milestone, right? And you're helping
yeah
them achieve it, so it's a very, very big responsibility. So I
exactly.
get it.
I guess because we do appreciate how much effort these people put,
And how much
you know.
money? It's a lot of money you were talking about, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
It's
It is.
millions.
It is. It is millions. It is millions, and sometimes it's hundreds of thousands as well. You know, but still, people like put a lot of effort and time
Of
and like from
course.
their lives to make this money.
Of
Okay,
course.
I guess that's what makes me motivated all the time,
Yeah.
and at the same time having enjoying. Let me say this: enjoying really. All
Yeah.
right. So because we do appreciate what the people do, okay, and how to make that change for them like more easy and smooth.
Seamless as possible.
Exactly.
No, I
Exactly.
literally tomorrow have a viewing and we just close on a rental deal today. And tomorrow I'm going with like a printout of the floor plan and measuring tape because my clients are from Singapore and they want to get furniture and stuff. So I'm going out with a measuring tape to see how big everything is. So if the furniture fits, and I'm like, sure,
It's right.
let's go.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
it's really awesome, and like see how much this like uh, we call them clients, all right. I like to call them people we know, all right.
Of course, of
Because how
course.
many stories you learn,
How
how
much
many
time you spend with them?
exactly, exactly. And this is I guess like this is a free lessons of life, all
Yeah.
right. People, for example, tend to read books or watch movies or like hear music to know another culture, to talk about, to learn a new thing. Okay, for us, I guess we're reading a book every single day.
I
We're watching a
know.
movie every single day. Each different person has a different story, has a different approach of the things.
Yeah.
That's why it's fascinating. That's why maybe getting back to the point, we stay here like maybe, I don't know, 18 hours. We don't feel that we are working. But maybe you're right. Like I don't want to touch other jobs
Yeah,
as well.
I think it's our
You know?
job, Ayan. I really think it's our job. No, it is, but like it's very cool because they share such confidential information with us that we feel closer, which is what I agree on, and that's how you bond, right? So, no, but I love the bit. I want to go back to like a lot of things. But the first one is we spoke about how people feel protected when they come to Dubai. Like anybody who comes to Dubai and they relocate to Dubai, they feel like they're taken care of.
True. 100%.
Why do you think is that? Like, what do you
Again,
think has that feeling
I will.
towards it?
Okay, first it's the culture. All right, first it's the culture. The culture of the people like who was here for thousands of years. Maybe people need to know that.
Yeah.
All right, Dubai is not new. Okay, there are some archaeology sites, for example, like directly to the sea where it's like they found. I don't know, some hunting tools from the Bronze Age and the Iron Age as
Yeah.
well. Recently, also, there was a huge, major discovery in a place called Senia Island, okay, where they found remainings of one of the oldest churches.
Really?
Yes.
Oh wow.
So the area is old. The place is really old, okay? And the culture, let me put it this way, we have here, because we are part of this as well,
Yeah.
okay? The culture we have here, it's maybe because of the nature, or like the nature is like a big part of it. It's in their blood, all right?
To preserve it,
Not only to
protect
preserve
it,
it, to do whatever it takes.
to
All
keep
right?
it.
Yeah.
See, I told you he'd potentially bring in history with every question I ask him. And I asked him, how do we protect our people? And he went back to the history and the remains to tell us that we preserve every single thing and we care about it deeply.
And not only that, also as well, the government here, they invest a lot, okay, because I told you, I mentioned from the beginning, everything here is planned.
Intentional.
Exactly, intentional. Maybe tens of billions of dollars are spent in the past decade, only for safety and security of the visitors and the residents of Dubai. All right, on total, like from different scales and levels. All right, so that's why you come here, and things happens here doesn't happen in any other
No.
part of the world.
No.
Okay, where you don't even doubt it for a second. You can just put a bag of $10 million in the street, all right, and if it has your tag or your name or your phone number,
Nobody will touch it.
no, you'll be contacted. Come and take it, or like it will be in lost and found somewhere, or for example, even if like you miss your kid in the mall, you won't be frustrated here at all. You will just go to the information desk and they will announce and they will find it to you in 5 minutes without being scared. You know, I know so many stories like this. You know, like so many times we're like in the mall, this kid wearing this, like running around from his family. In other parts of the world, that would be a disaster. Okay,
No.
here we don't even bother to think about it.
No, we don't. I loved how you said. I said, when you said people will leave their money, and I said, yeah, nobody will take it. You said, no, they will call you to give it back.
Yeah.
And that's the culture. Like, that is awesome. I mean, I have so many questions to ask you, Jan. Like, there's so many, but I think we're running out of time today. Maybe we'll bring you back to continue our discussion about Dubai, because I think you're full of history. And I would love to uncover that bit by bit.
Perfect. That was great. That was great.
How was it? I think it was a pleasure to have you and talk about whatever little we could.
The pleasure is mine always, and it was really nice taking in consideration it's my first time in front of a camera.
He was so nervous, guys, but I'm so glad he was awesome. So if you guys want Hayan back, comment Hayan in the comments. Bring him back, and we'll probably bring him back for another episode.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Malika.
But thank you for coming on. This was Malika, and this was
Hayan.
and we are signing off from episode 5 of Marrfa Presents Brick by Brick. See you next time.
See you
Bye,
next
guys.
time.